Most areas are just looking at dry conditions. We have this area of low pressure down to the south, and that storm is going to slowly move into the Gulf of Maine, and it's eventually going to bring us what you see down here. So let's get a closer look to that, and you can see that as we head closer to areas like Boston over towards the Cape, that's where some of the heaviest rain is right now, and all of this is eventually going to move into our area as we head through this evening and tonight. Here's Tropical Storm Debbie right now. It is in the Gulf of Mexico, and it is going to slowly move on up towards the northern Gulf Coast as we head through the next couple days. Now, you notice the winds sustain between about 60 to 70 miles per hour right now, and it is going to likely become a Category 1 hurricane as it makes landfall in Florida. And then we have to keep an eye on where exactly this storm moves, and it could move down to our south as we head into the end of the week, where we are going to potentially see some rain for later on this upcoming week. And we're starting to see some clouds start to build across the area. This will continue to be the case as we head through later on this afternoon. Temperatures up to the north still in the 40s in Rangeley, 46 degrees. Most of us running in the low to mid 50s, 54 right now in Lewiston, Portland as well, 57 degrees over in Augusta. Satellite radar shows dry conditions. You notice though those clouds developing over towards parts of New Hampshire. These clouds will continue to filter in as we head through the afternoon. We are going to see increasing clouds. We're also going to run the risk for a few scattered showers as we head through the daytime today. This would more so be during the evening hours. Now, the coastline forecast for today, temperatures will top out around 57 degrees. Much of the same for areas inland. Temperatures in the upper 50s. We will see a mixture of sun and clouds, more in the way of clouds as we head through the afternoon. Again, the chance for a scattered shower as well. We can see the northern lights for the nighttime tonight, really now through the overnight hours. Now, it is forecasted to peak around the 11 o'clock through the overnight hours, and we are going to again see the potential for some northern lights for tonight. Now, I do want to mention this is very, very difficult to forecast, and we're really just forecasting solar flares that move into the Earth's atmosphere, at least the upper atmosphere, and then that's what causes, of course, all the colors that you see. Now, the northern lights, it is expected to be a strong to severe geomagnetic storm, a G3 to G4 storm, which is really, it's a scale of 1 to 5, and this is in between about a 3 and a 4. So it's not an extreme, it's not a G5 storm, it's about a 3 to a 4, and much of the same with the KP index, which really is just a value of, just how strong the northern lights are at any given point, and that's on a scale of 1 through about 9. So this is between a 7 and 8.
Now, your CBS 13 Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Ryan Munn.
Well, we had a very dreary day out there across the state. Lots of clouds and fog and drizzle throughout the region. Let's get a look outside in Raymond through the daytime today. And you notice, yes, in and out of the clouds throughout the afternoon, the morning as well. Not the best of days, of course. That was really the case throughout much of the state, even up towards Keyser Lake. We are dealing with the clouds right now, and we are also looking at cooler temperatures. Now, you notice across our state right now, we are looking good. We are looking at dry conditions. And by good, of course, I mean we're just not dealing with thunderstorms. They are off to our west. There are some thunderstorms in areas of Vermont over towards New Hampshire, and this line has quite a bit of thunderstorm activity, some even severe thunderstorm warnings, lots of lightning, and there has been reports of hail as well as some strong gusty winds and some areas of flooding as well off to our west. I do anticipate this line is going to continue to weaken as it moves in as we head through the next couple hours, and we are going to run the risk for some showers, maybe even a couple storms as we head through the nighttime tonight. But you can see again off to our west just some of those showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures right now all across the region as we are dealing with lots of clouds running in the 50s for the most part. Some of the milder spots down to areas in York County where it's 61 degrees in Kittery, but otherwise we are just talking 50s across much of the state, and we are going to see that continue as we head through the nighttime tonight. Temperatures today topped out at 55 degrees in Portland. That is a full 10 degrees cooler than where we should be this time of the year. The low temperature, 51, was actually above the normal for today's date. Now here's your forecast for tonight. Showers, maybe even a thunderstorm possible. If you're not dealing with that, you're dealing with the clouds, you're dealing with some fog, as well as some drizzle. Temperatures will run in the 50s across the state. Then for the daytime tomorrow, I don't think tomorrow is going to be too bad of a day. I would call it a partly to at times mostly cloudy day, but we are going to run the risk during the afternoon for some of those showers. There could be a couple downpours, but I'm really not even anticipating any thunderstorm activity tomorrow. More so just some scattered showers, also some scattered downpours possible as well. Temperatures tomorrow for many areas running in the 60s to near 70 degrees. Will be a little bit cooler up towards the north. Let's head up to the north. We are talking temperatures in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. Head down towards parts of the mid coast, and that's where we are going to see temperatures also a little bit cooler along areas like Booth Bay Harbor, 63 degrees. Head up to Wiscasset. Yes, temperature near 70 degrees for the daytime tomorrow. Now, as we head into the next couple days, we are going to see this storm system off to the west slowly move on through during the nighttime tonight and into the day tomorrow. As this front passes, we are going to see, again, some clearing for the day on Sunday. That storm moves off to the east. It is going to stall off to our east and bring in some wraparound moisture Monday as well as into the day on Tuesday. But I do think for the most part Tuesday's mainly dry. Here's our next weather maker. This is the middle of the week and end of the week. Yes, some more clouds, some more rain as we head through, especially later Thursday into the day on Friday. I do think that is when we are going to see our next storm system move through. But really just the combination of this storm that's passing through tonight as well as the one for later in the week, we are going to run the risk for just lots of clouds, cool temperatures, and scattered showers. So some showers, maybe some thunderstorms out there for the nighttime tonight. Those move through. Here's 9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Look at this. Yes, a little bit of sunshine. I think we are going to get into some sun tomorrow. There are going to be times that it is mostly cloudy, and you can also see the chance for some of those scattered showers, some scattered downpours possible as well. And then for the day on Monday, much of the same. Lots of clouds, cool temperatures, even compared to tomorrow. And we are going to run the risk for some scattered showers. Unfortunately, that continues into Tuesday. But I actually think Tuesday and Wednesday will be mainly dry. Here's your forecast for tonight. Again, temperatures running in the low 50s. We are going to run the risk for some showers, maybe some storms, especially as we head through the next several hours. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Yes, more showers on Monday. Temperatures running in the upper 50s and low 60s. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, lots of clouds. And yeah, temperatures on the cool side. We are looking at highs during the middle and end of the week, only running in the upper 40s to near 50 degrees in some spots. And it looks like our next steady rain likely comes on Thursday into Friday.